Hey, this is Nick Bartolotta. This video is for anybody who is going to do any service on the Dryft Board. We're going to show you how to remove the grill in order to access the electronics compartment, and then how to access the wires if you want or need to replace your headlight or any of the other devices that are inside the electronics compartment. So here we go. We're going to start with removing the grill. Okay, for removing the grill, you're going to use your number 3 Allen key. Now, super important, you always want to use the Allen key by hand to take these screws out. It's a pain in the butt if you strip the screw, and so if you have an angle Allen key system here like I do, don't make the mistake of trying to start with this. Always use the handheld Allen key to loosen them first. So there are 6 screws here, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. When you put the Allen key in, make sure it's seated all the way in, and then you're just going to slowly and carefully get it to go. If it is loose and it starts to spin, don't force it, just stop and get the head reset. Once you have them loosened, then you can take a right angle bit and just get it out the rest of the way like that. Makes it really easy. Definitely handy, but like I said, if you strip this screw, then you have to drill it out. It's a pain. So I'll go ahead and get these 6 removed. We'll get the grill off there and show you what to do next. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to replace the headlight. So once you've gotten the screws out for the grill, you're going to unhook the grill, right? You have Dryft Sense. You can go ahead and leave that plugged in. There's no reason to unplug it unless it's in your way. And you'll see there's another wire here that is exposed. This is the motor wire, or the headlight wire. So you're going to unplug that. It's kind of pink to an orange. And then you just follow this wire up, and you'll notice it comes around and through this area here. So in order to access this, I'm going to show you, we have to take the headlight off anyways. I'm also going to show you how to tighten the headlight down if it gets loose like this. But so the next step, once you've unplugged the headlight wire from behind the grill, we're going to come up and we're going to remove the headlight itself. And I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so now you've unplugged the headlight wire, right? And now you have to remove the headlight from the Dryft Board. We're going to get the number 3 for the external screw and the number 2.5 Allen key for the internal screw, which I'll show you in a second. So start by unscrewing this external screw. Now be aware, when you take this out, there's a washer behind, okay? So just keep that washer in hand. Right, don't lose that. And then you're going to take the number 2.5 here, and we need to take this little bracket off the top of your headlight. Just like that. Okay, so, and keep this kind of together as well. There's no reason to get this stuff separated or lost. So there, now you've got your headlight off, and now since the bracket's been removed and the headlight's hanging, you have access with your 2.5 Allen key here to unscrew the wire cap. Right? So there we go. Wire cap comes off. Just like that. Now your headlight's free to snake that wire out. I'm not going to do it on this one because I'm not replacing it, but basically you just, you know, pull the wire through, and then you're going to take your new headlight, right, and I'll go ahead and show you that. And the first thing to do would be go ahead and put your mount back on your new headlight. Alright, we tighten this bad boy up with the little foot thing facing forward there, just like that. Okay, get it nice and snug, and you can put a little blue Loctite on that if you never want it to vibrate free. Sometimes if you're shredding hard, it'll vibrate loose on you. But just get it on nice and snug like that. Perfect. And then before you put the headlight on, you need to do the wire management system here. So letting that hang, you're going to position your wire harness cap right there. And then I like to kind of get the screw in the Allen key because I can kind of feel when it's in position. And then I just tighten this bad boy up. Right, once it's lined up, there we go. You can feel it when it's lined up there. You'll get it snug. Yeah, and so just wrapping up, I've got this thing nice and snug. Right there, I've got it fully tightened. And then we're going to take our washer. Washer goes inside. We slip this bad boy in. Slide it through. Just like that. And then for the alignment, you just basically, I keep it a little loose, and then once I've got my board set up, I put it in the position I want, and then I tighten it up. But that's it. Headlight replacement done. Okay, and just as a reminder, once you have put your new headlight on, make sure you plug in the wire. Just look for the little trough. There's a little slot, and there's actually arrows on the outside of this casing. Line up the arrows. Pops right in. And then when you put the grill back on, remember you got to get these wires inside. So just tuck it in where it fits. And then before you try and screw anything, line up the motor wire with this little plastic hook. Get that hooked in, it kind of holds it there for you. And then you're gonna, by hand, take your Allen keys. I like to put them in the Allen key like this, and line up one of the ones that's easiest to line up first, so like in the middle. There you go. Once you feel it fit in, if you get one that's not fully tightened but in place, it makes it easy to line up the other 6. And then, like I said at the very beginning, make sure you hand tighten these. If you use an angle tool, that's fine, but just for the very last bit, you can strip these, and that is a nightmare. It's not a nightmare, you just have to hand drill them out. It is a pain in the butt, so beware, do not strip your Allen screws. Okay, thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks for buying your Dryft board.